Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the lightweight bout between Brent Primus versus Alexander Shabliy. And how I feel about this one is, I just feel like straight up, I'm not even gonna try to beat around the bush or try to drag this out. Like, this is a quick pick. Stick to it. It's a quick pick. I can talk a lot more about it, but let's get to it. I just feel like Primus is very much one-dimensional. His striking, like, he has some success on the feet, but very wide, very clunky, very stiff with his striking. Wrestling ain't all that impressive. Jiu-Jitsu is real solid. But I feel like Shabliy, even though he's a fighter that's well-rounded, he relies, he just prefers to strike. He has the grappling, but he just prefers to strike heavily. So I feel like he'll use his wrestling in reverse. In defensive, keep this fight on the feet. Like I say, I ain't really. If Brent Primus was like a really impressive offensive takedown grappler type fighter, and then on top of that had the jiu-jitsu he had, it would kind of make me question. But the fact that his offensive takedowns ain't all that, and I feel like Shabliy should be shut down pretty easily. I feel like Primus will be pretty, and also on the feet, Brent Primus is very clunky and just stiff and slow and telegraph everything he's doing to swing wide. Not even a lot of power behind it, or a lot of, I guess, explosive, explosive behind. Like, you can see it's slow coming at you. Big, clunky, stiff action figure dude. But anyway, I feel like Shabliy, he does kind of fall in. I don't know how I feel about Shabliy. Shabliy kind of boring, to be honest. He's very boring, to be honest. At least when we fight decent people or semi-decent people. Man, he's got this unsure of the distance, spamming kicks and stuff. But anyways, I say anyway though. Anyway, said it a bunch of times. But all I'm trying to say is, to sum it up, I just feel like Shabliy should be able to keep us on the feet against the stiff Brent Primus, who doesn't have the greatest offensive takedowns. And on the feet, he's just a much cleaner, polished striker and should win via decision. If he mixed up his hands a little bit better, his ranging a little bit, control a little bit better, and maybe work behind the jab a lot more, probably could get a finish here, probably. But even then, Brent Primus isn't necessarily a guy that falls down easily. Has a history of being stopped. I don't think he has been stopped at all in his career. So ain't like that's a clear path. So nonetheless, it would be a decision, but I feel like it would kind of be a boring decision. Shabliy probably stuffing the takedowns, really feeling for the shots, like before he throws them, not really having the certainty and not really having that urgency. Not the certainty and not the urgency to really put the fight away. So it's going to be like a decision type victory. Nothing really damaging done on either side. And it's going to be a decision fight where Shabliy shuts him down, just outpoints him, lands some clean shots, but not really in combination, and not with no real intensity or ferocity that's going to do any serious fight, potential fight any damage. So in this fight, I have Alexander Shabliy via decision.